Well, right now, we're here at the compound. I still got that brass sitting there. Can you believe it? It just, um, it hasn't fit in the scrap cycle yet because I have like a couple of really favorite yards, and then I have a couple other yards that are less favorite. And my most favorite yard is still 90 a ton. And the second favorite yard is 100 a ton. And they went up one whole penny on aluminum. Ooh, right? I mean, well, at least that's something. Welcome to September, I guess. Oh. I kept this disabled person lift jack. You know, when my wife came to help me lift that Stephen Hawking chair, I didn't realize what this thing was, and she pointed out, "Hey, that's a lift for the chair and for other things, for I don't know, lifting beds or bed sheets or something. I have no idea, but this thing helped lift that 500-pound chair with the greatest ease. I couldn't get that thing on the truck. I think I'm still feeling it. This many days later, like more than a week later. So, $10 up so far this month. But I called and I checked with the other yard, and they're still 90. So, yeah, the yards around me are they're pretty stingy. They throw nickels around like sewer covers or car rotors. Kind of like that. Anyway, kids, I don't know, I'm still well, you can tell by the car lengths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each car plus space is about 10 feet. So that's 40. I'm 50 feet out beyond where I'm supposed to be over there. And I got stuff still scattered here and there. Oh, equally, even though most of the stuff's gone now. Going all the way back to the truck, I still got stuff scattered way up here. You can hear the exasperation in my voice. But, yeah, aluminum is up 1 penny. And just think, not too long ago, I got rid of about 2 tons of aluminum when it hit the bottom at 18 cents a pound for clean sheet and cast. I was running out of room. I couldn't. Plus, I need the money, you know, so I just had to cash it in. So when I get a whole lot of something or another something, it's time to cash it in, I guess. I don't know. You know? There's only so much room. You know, even if you think you're big, I'm the scrap kingdom. You know what? You're nothing compared to the scrap yards. If they want to win playing the waiting game, they are going to win, and you will lose. I mean, I have a way of making work look extraordinarily laborious, don't I? I have a penchant. I've developed a penchant. I don't know, I kind of want to fill the truck up for an early run tomorrow morning, and then, yeah, I keep clearing my throat. So much pollen, especially like from these weeds right here. Yikes, right? Well, that thing's all aluminum. Except for the metal bars and stuff like that. Guess I could take the sawzall to that. Well, I moved it out of the way. I didn't bother taking a sawzall to it right now, because instead I found other stuff to kind of fill the truck. So I'm ready for like an early morning run to the yard, so I can put a couple of bucks in my pocket. As the wallet is empty. I am flat broke right now. But I'm thinking, see, I gotta pay my rent too. And today's the 2nd already, right? Is today the 2nd? Yeah, today's the 2nd, I think. I don't know. 2nd, 3rd? Today's the 3rd? Who knows? I don't got the calendar in front of me. What's today, Thursday? I don't know. Well, whatever. You got them pallets right there. But, you know, pallets aren't going up or down in price, so. But the steel went up $10 a ton. Ooh, right? That's half a penny, I think, right? Half a penny? Yeah, half a penny a ton. That's a big move. So the 1 yard's 100 per ton, and the other one is still 90. I mean, how do you compete with that? You don't. It's getting emptied out, though. I'm not going to be able to stay here much longer because the mosquitoes are they're fixing to devour whatever's left of me. So the goal is to get the remaining stuff off the ground here and whatnot. Get rid of that furniture that I was saving for my daughter that sat outside and got wasted. And pick up the remaining stuff here. So I can make it all the way back there and start feeding off of the scraps that are in that box truck. So that way, when these scraps are out of the way of these trucks, I can see if I can start firing them up and getting them moving around. Because we're still operating with one truck all summer long, struggling. Still struggling, and it's September now. It's September now, and here, kids, have a seat. I don't normally sit in these kind of chairs because they're incredibly hard to get out of. I'm going to sit in here. See, this channel, I don't take you guys for idiots. And I'm the mayor of Realville. Right? Scrapping, there's nothing glamorous about it. Okay. Ooh, look at copper, it's up. Copper's up only a couple of pennies. So even though maybe on the big trading boards it's going up, and the futures it's going up, the scrapyards are cashing in. Okay, they're the ones making the money. They've been sitting on piles of it for a long time. They're starting to turn it in. And when they start turning it in, it starts flooding the market, right? And so it kind of tamps down the prices. Simple logic. Same thing with aluminum. It went up a whole penny. okay, and I see other scrappers turning the stuff in. So the market that was already flooded with the scrapyards having huge piles of it, now they're getting an influx of it. Do you think the price is going to go up much? I don't think so. Bottom line it, scrapping is the ultimate loser's game, and it's a bottom feeding business. It's like the lowest value of that piece of material. Speaking to the empty chair. Remember that Clint Eastwood thing? He was talking to the empty chair. That was supposed to be Barack Obama. I think the empty chair should actually be Joe Biden. Right? Don't talk politics. Okay. Yeah, that's got copper in it. That's got copper claims. Well, this is what I do. I mean, this is a little bit labor intensive, okay? But they're high value things. They're not just scrap like that. Turn them in for cash. But on the flip side, the steel is like low value stuff, but it's bulky and it takes up a lot of space. Kind of like you, Kingdom. Yeah, I know, right? So if I can get to this truck right here and empty it out, then maybe I'll start to try to move it around and go into this area here and move stuff around, try and stack or sort and organize, and maybe scrap some of this stuff all on this side, I think. But my main point is I'm kind of low on quick turnaround type of stuff. Copper scraps and stuff like that. The high dollar value material. See, that's been depleted. All that stuff that was there is all gone. Most of that and that wheelbarrow gone. I got those transformers. I could break them apart. Each one's worth about $6. How many are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 maybe? 15 times 6, what's that? 90? $90 worth of copper approximately, and maybe $10 worth of steel. So that's $100 laying right there. That's $100. I take it'll probably take me about an hour and a half to break them open. Maybe an hour if I'm like really going. And this right here, that might be another couple $100, right? Okay, so that's high value stuff, but it doesn't solve the bulk problem. Cash puts cash in the hand, but it doesn't take care of the bulk. Yeah, so it's like I'm oscillating back and forth between, high value and then bulk stuff. We got a couple of bikes, and we found out how valuable the bikes are. I'm not so sure about the smaller ones, although they didn't have anything this small in inventory. They had one smaller than that, but forget about finding big bikes. There are none by the curb. There's nothing. I got one right here. I decided not to scrap that. That might need some work. I don't know. I don't know what to make out of anything anymore. Sometimes, you know, the world gets so complicated, flip-floppy. This right here, kids, this is a silver platter, right? Or a silver plated. Is it worth anything, really? I found it by the curbside. You would think that it would be worth, like, some good money, but I don't know. There you go. That's a nifty little thing to have for Christmas, I think. Plug in the Christmas lights. I don't know what the purpose of it was originally. But I'm a little excited. Getting there slowly. You know, it's only a one-man band, right? So, I'll see you in the next video. We'll see what improvements we make, if any. Although you guys will end up being disappointed when you see a load of scrap come in here. But hey, if there's a lot of stuff out by the curbside, I can't ignore that. I have to pick it up because that's what I do for a living. Even if it messes this place up temporarily. I mean, I have to pick up the scrap. That's what I do. I'm a scrapper. See you in the next video.